Hello YouTube, this is Flying David. Welcome to this video. It's been quite a while since my last video, so this is gonna be the first flight after quite a while. Sorry for that. I've been busy with real life, wasn't able to make a lot of videos or go flying in sim. So yeah, I'm somehow back. A lot of things changed. I upgraded my PC, for example. I'm now running an i7. I also upgraded to prepared version 3. Yes, it is still version 3. There are some add-ons missing that I like, so the upgrade to version 4 probably will take another, some months probably. Yeah, but I also got some other new add-ons like Chaseplane, for example, or the newest edition that you see here is the Aerosoft CRJ 700-900 series that was released quite, I think just a couple of weeks ago. So today I'm gonna go and fly with this bird. As you see, it's the Adria Airlines livery, Slovenian airline, and we're gonna take this wonderful bird from this airport, which is Ljubljana, Lima Juliet, up to Munich on a pretty short flight. I think it's just 55 minutes or so. And yeah, I'm gonna try out this wonderful aircraft. So let's hop into the cockpit and finish the preparation, and let's keep and yeah, let's go. Okay, so here we are in the cockpit. Everything is has been set up. Maybe let's scroll a little bit through the route really quick. It is going to be, as I mentioned, a pretty short flight. So we're gonna depart here in Lima Juliet on runway 12. So we're gonna head on the southeasterly heading, follow the SID here, then go back up and follow the route up to the first waypoint, which is Gimmicks. Then we're gonna cross Austria, direct Red Bull, which is in the area of Salzburg, and then we continue on Quebec 112 airway up to Titig and Napsa, and we're going to follow the Napsa transition, which brings us then after vectors from this waypoint here to Nelvi into the ILS runway 26 left. Okay, so I also set up the VNAV stuff. Transition altitude is 10,500 here. We're gonna cruise at flight level 240. Transition level I set that to 5,000 according to charts in Germany. What else have we got? Yeah, the V speeds are calculated. V1 135, VR 136, V2 147, V2 plus 10 is pre-selected in on the speed mode, and our final takeoff speed is set to 193. So this is going to be the climb speed that we will follow. Probably will round it up to 200 or so. I used the little Dave here, which makes it easy because you simply hit set takeoff and all the V speeds are entered. Really cool for people who really want to keep preparation on a minimum. Yeah, I think everything else seems to be set up. I think we are ready to close doors 40, so 1540 is the time, which is good because this flight, which is, by the way, Adria 108, should leave at 40, so I think we're ready to close up and get going. Okay, so the doors are closed. I think we can switch on the beacon light and we're gonna start the engines. We're gonna start the right engine first. In the CRJ you have like two switches, or at least in the simulation you have two switches. You first need to unlock the cutoff position and then you push the throttle the corresponding throttle stick a little bit forwards to forward position. And sorry, that was just my phone. And that should give us a stabilized engine. Perfect. So we can start up engine number 2. We monitor N2 at about 18%. We inject the fuel. Of course, you can do it also a little bit before, and then we monitor oil pressure, oil temperature, and especially ITT, because we don't want to get a hot start. If so, we need to immediately shut off the engine. But it looks good. Yeah, 2 good engine starts. So let's focus on the other things. We're gonna switch on the hydraulics. Generators are on, so we're gonna disengage the APU, let it cool down a little bit, switch on the probe heat. That looks good. And then we got 4 buttons down here, or actually it's 5. Stabilizer trim, Mach trim, and the yaw damper. And then we have no warning message left anymore. Perfect. For takeoff we also arm the thrust reversers. And we set the flaps to 8. And we can get rid of this immense loud noise of the ground power unit, which is in my opinion a little bit too loud simulated here, but yeah, that's the way it is. So before we taxi, let's have a quick look into the charts that we are going to need. Let me pull them up. Okay, so here are the charts. You see that this is Ljubljana Airport, and we are parked on gate 35. We are now going to taxi on to Echo 3, Mike, and then Alpha, down to holding point Kilo here on runway 12. And then we're gonna depart on the gimmicks to Delta departure route. That brings us to Mike Golf, which is an MBB here. We head on heading 177, and as soon as we reach 11.1 DME from the Lima Bravo Lima VOR on this radial here, we're gonna initiate a right turn, which should be at least 3,700 feet, which probably won't be a problem. And then we intercept the VOR on the radial of 353, fly towards it, and then head on to gimmicks on the radial of 298. That's the departure route. I'm gonna show you the arrival route then when we prepare the approach. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Taxi light goes on. Auto brake off. Parking brake off. Apply a little bit of power, and then we're gonna turn out here from our position and taxi to the runway. Okay, so arrived at holding point Kilo, runway 12. We're ready to go. Release the parking brake, lights are on, flaps are set. Yeah, everything is looking good. So let's get this bird into the air. Yeah, we've talked about the V-speeds. So at the acceleration altitude 2800 feet, I'm gonna lower the nose a little bit, set the thrust levers to the climb detent. You might know that we don't have auto thrust or auto throttle system, so we need to monitor that with the thrust lever manually. It's like with the Dash 8, pretty similar. Okay, so let's spool up the engines, about 60%. Oh, come on. Okay, they are responding normally, and then we're gonna set takeoff power. Let's take off. Airspeed is building, very good. Everything is looking normal. There was 100. V1 rotates. V2 plus 10. That's where we want to go. Gear up, positive rates. This aircraft is, or the simulation of this aircraft is a very powerful one, so we're gonna climb very steep. I don't know if that's realistic or not, you can comment on that. I don't know the real aircraft. A little bit too fast, but not too bad. There is the acceleration altitude, we're gonna lower the nose. Climb power is selected. Speed mode, we're gonna enter 200, which is good for our turn. Gonna try to stay at 200. It's a little bit, or I need to get used to trimming this bird. It's a little difficult, but that's more my problem. Select the flaps 1. It's looking great outside. I'm using PTA by the way, and Rex Texture Direct, and ASCA for the clouds. Okay, so there goes Mike Golf. We're gonna make a right turn now onto heading 177. Gonna try to select that. 177. There we are. Looking good so far. Okay. I'm still in manual flight. It's a little bit bumpy up here. It's not looking too bad. Okay, so what we need to do now, we need to monitor, according to our SID, 11.1 DME from Lima Bravo Lima. That's when we're gonna initiate the right turn to heading 353. And that's when we try to intercept the Lima Bravo Lima radial. Gonna tune in the 353, which is the back course. Almost. There is 9.7, 9.8, 10, a little bit to go. Passing 10,000 very soon. Gonna switch the light off now. There's 11 and 11.1. We're gonna initiate the right turn now. We also passed transition altitude now, 10,500 feet in Slovenia. So we're gonna reset the barrow. Sometimes some things are not working, like getting rid of the yoke, which should disappear if I click on the speed chart here, but it doesn't. So still some bugs and issues within this aircraft. Oops, forgot to select flaps up. There is a lot to do in on this SID, and if you're flying alone, it can get pretty, yeah, loaded. Gonna select 290 already. I think we're not too bad on the SID here. Well, looking good. Okay, there we are, almost perfect, almost. So, we're gonna engage the autopilot now. Speed mode is engaged, altitude, gonna select heading mode for now. And what else can we do? After takeoff checklist, we run through some items. We can release the passengers. I think there's some clouds, but that's fine. Gear is up. Oh, I forgot to close the APU door. APU door closed now. That's fine. I think that's it. We can switch on the weather radar. Okay, so we're now heading towards our waypoint Red Bull. We got a pretty strong headwind, 40 knots, which also results in a ground speed of only 400. And yeah, I managed to set a power setting which is perfect for this speed, which is 81.4%. And yeah, we're gonna cruise now, and I will come back to you later when we talk about the approach.